Good morning, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this 2014 even Honda Civic 1.6 diesel. Brian's my name. If there's any information you'd like on the car, please give us a call, 045 53300, or if you come to the garage, just ask for Brian. Our mobile direct is handiest, 086-843-1945. So this car is actually a car we had on our fleet back in 2014, and it's had one private owner since, and that previous owner has now traded in for a Honda CR-V. The nice thing about it is it's the 1.6 diesel ES model, which is the middle spec in the car at the time. So it's got some nice features like reverse camera, Bluetooth and cruise control. Condition of the car, we have maintained the car throughout its life. So there is service work done at the garage with ourselves. It's currently travelled just about 85,000 kilometres. Condition is quite nice throughout, so having a look at the condition, these nice polished style wheels are in good condition throughout. You see there's a nice reflective surface on them, that's pretty standard on them. Down the passenger wing and onto the doors and the rear, all nice and original and in good condition, and down onto the rear quarter panel as well. The rear bumper is in nice condition, as is the boot lid, and all the way up the driver's side of the car, the rear quarter panel and two doors onto the front bumper, all in nice condition throughout. The ES model in these had a front fog light pair on the front, and after that then, that 1.6 diesel engine is a car that no problem does about 70 miles per gallon quite easily. The quote 78, but realistic about 70 miles per gallon quite easily once you drive it strategically. And it is €180 a year for road tax, and it's got 120 horsepower with 6 forward gears, so there's good acceleration in these cars as well as standard. As an ES model, it will have full closure of the key. So I'm just going to try this here for a sec. So lock the car. Okay, if we go to open the car off the key, windows can come down, or vice versa, we can lock it. Windows go up, and the wing mirror is also folding in, as you see now as well. And then if we open the car, the wing mirror pops back out there as well then, so it does. It's got nice aluminium sports pedals on that spec. And then after that, if we come around to the rear of the car, even small things along these Civics, they have these flaps to deflect air along the back, and then this shape along here, all in the interest of aerodynamics to increase fuel efficiency. So Honda do make cars in a way that is very focused on performance, be it fuel economy or sometimes power and speed. Okay, boot in the car is quite good, and then underneath we have more storage, but you can populate that with a spare wheel, or you can have a nice big deep boot. The car's just in, so we just haven't cleaned it properly, so that'll have to be sorted. The rear handle closes down the boot lid, and then if we come around to the rear doors, door handles up here, and the doors open at a nice right angle, so very easy for access. Rear electrics with child locks, 3-point safety belts, headrests up here, armrest in the centre, and then these seats are a magic seat, so one-handed quite easily you can let the seat up. Condition of the carpets very good, as is the rear of the seat. Previous owner's children were not too young, so the car would have had a pretty easy life in the back, as they probably would have travelled quite often just with an occupant in the front. Front and rear electrics along here, and we can fold in our mirrors through here. Eco function, which basically once we press that, these two blue lights change to green if we're driving economically as a driver feedback. The cruise control becomes less aggressive, and the automatic air conditioner becomes less aggressive, all in the interest of fuel economy. Cruise control, as we were saying, with a speed limiter over here. Bluetooth, so we can use mobile phone while we drive. The iMid controls up here are changing, so things like any warnings, doors open, low on fuel, clock, radio station, all that kind of stuff up through there. And if we go for reverse, we get our camera in through here as well. Nice digital speedo readout. Revolution counter in through here with up and down telling us when to change up or down the gears for economical driving. Temperature and fuel over here. Wipers are automated, so we don't ever have to think. We can just let the car take over, but you can use them manually if you want. And same, headlights are automated when it gets dark, but you still have to go for the full in-depth function yourself. Over here then, things like USB connector with auxiliary, so we can play music, charge phone, but you can also stream music through Bluetooth if you want as well, quite easily, so it becomes very easy to use any external music devices through the car. Dual zone climate control, so different temperatures on each side of the car, and air conditioning standard with front and rear windscreen emitters. The car will have a start-stop function, so at traffic lights it will aim to go into stop function, so you're not actually producing CO2 or using fuel when it's completely unnecessary. Carpets on both sides, that's just a little bit dirt from my feet getting in and out. but seats in excellent condition, as is the steering wheel and gear knob. So anyway, that is just a quick overview on the car. We can do trade-ins, we can do finance. The garage is here for nearly 70 years. So if you'd like more information on the car, Brian's my name, please do give me a call, 086-843-1945. If you come to the garage in Kildare, just ask for Brian. And hopefully this Honda Civic is of interest, and thank you for taking time to have a look.